raining pretty hard out there. I'm ready for the day. Alright, there we go.
Day 4 on the WEIOR, except today only a few of us will be leaving camp. Today, Operation Trailer Recovery was put into action. A 3-part plan to retrieve the trailer we left behind on the trail the day before. To save time, we would split up. Wolfgang would head into the nearest town to get some new tires. Jared and I would scout out a possible easier route to get to the trailer, and to get it out. Bob and Dave would later head out from camp to meet us at the trailer to help out. We had to head out early, so Wolfgang could be at the tire shop when they opened. But I still made coffee.
Commences. That's awesome through there.
Yeah, pretty neat place.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, we're making our way back towards the more, I think, graded road that heads us back towards town. And I believe there we're going to get Wolfgang on his way. He's going to be on the hunt for several tires. And then we're going to, George and I are going to be using his sweet nav setup and looking for an alternate route that might be able to get Wolfgang's trailer out faster and perhaps over a little bit less rough terrain. I don't know. We're not sure how that's going to look, so we're working on it.
I'm not even sure what road that's going to be. When we get down there, we're going to just have to look. I know there's a couple of different roads that come up there, and I'm not even sure if they're even shown. Funny though, going in back, half hour to air up for 20 minutes of travel. Don't even know if it'll be 20 minutes.
GoPro. I did get him on the GoPro for maybe 10 seconds, but I could have had like 30 seconds of them. Just so easy to relate with. Yeah. And he's an incredible storyteller. Like, that's what I love. Like, is that where you wanted to turn?
I think at first I thought it was just going to be a access point, but I wanted. But I remember Dog Creek on the map, so I better just stop here.
Yeah, let's stop and look at it. I'm just going to film you. And so we're going to turn around and we're going to start heading back out into kind of that desert wilderness area and look for a little bit more direct route back to the trailer, and hopefully something that'll work for Wolfgang and that'll help us be able to get that trailer out in one piece, because it took a beating yesterday. I saw one area where he went over. I'm pretty sure I saw where he put the hole in his toolbox area that ended up causing him some big problems.
1300. Oh my gosh, we better write this down, because I'm gonna forget this.
1300 south, 1700 east.
All right.
Oh, whoops, sorry, Zeke.
So now who's texting me? Wolfgang. No. 2 tires less than 30 minutes. All right. Okay, so he just texted 30 minutes. So that'd be about 9:10. So I'll try and give him an update. Hopefully we'll know something by then.
Yep. Like, that's why I love drone footage and stuff like that, but some people don't care and they don't want to take the time. Somewhat of a storyline to it, and I think that's what Donald does so well. Like, he does such a good job. Oh.
Got an electric fence up. I don't want to mess with somebody's electric fence.
You know what? I think if we go through that gate, though,
Okay.
we might be able to see what I'm seeing there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
hopefully I didn't mess it up when I just. Yeah, grab this one. What do you think?
I think it unlocks on this side.
Oh.
Normally I would tear down, but being that we're short on time, we will just kind of push through this.
Well, especially since we don't even know if this is going to get us where we want to go. It's
Right.
looking promising, but
Yeah.
well, we found a nice little 2-track here that, according to the maps, looks like it's going to get us over to the trail where we want to be. So that's encouraging, but there's still a decent amount of ground between here and there. So hopefully it continues and we don't run into any, unopenable gates or things like that. But this is looking a little bit promising in my opinion. Sorry, go ahead.
And I'm thinking we're on BLM now, so pretty sure we're not going to run into any, unless we have a washout or something. That could be, which I think this road is mostly flat. There is a goalie I think we got to go through. That could be the only issue. And once we get up there, Bob and them are going to come down around. Well, we'll stop here and I'll see if we can get a whole Wolfgang. Let them know that it's looking pretty decent.
Yeah. Yeah, user error.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting a little rocky again.
Yeah, we're in a drainage here.
Yeah, so he built that whole trailer.
Yep.
That's amazing and a little heartbreaking after what we've done to it on this trip.
Right. Well, I had another. Let's see if I can get Wolfgang. Wolfgang, got yours on?
Who you hollering at?
It's hauling for Wolfgang. See if you can hear me yet. Is this Chad?
Yep, this is Chad.
Are you still at camp?
Weren't we supposed to stay at camp?
Well, yeah, but I was just kind of surprised that I could hit you. This looks a little.
Yeah, let me see if I can hit Wolfgang from here. Hey Wolfgang, you got your ears on?
Still better than what we
I don't think he's got his ears on.
Yeah, he might not have the radio. Oh, he's got a handheld, so yeah, we're probably not going to be able to hit him.
Well, man, we finally hit a really crappy section, George.
Yeah. Still better than what we were going through yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, I figured I'd tap that one. If you can hear me, just follow, I think you can follow my Jeep tracks.
Yeah, I think I see you up ahead of me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the road's getting worse, but it's not anything worse, any more worse than what we had yesterday.
This looks gnarly. Yeah.
Well, maybe not as bad. Okay, it's looking better now that we're getting a different angle. We got a visual on you now, Wolfgang.
Yeah, I can see it just coming over the ridge. George, you got a copy?
Yeah.
We see you off in the distance there.
Oh, this is Bob, huh? Oh yeah, we see it. Is somebody following you?
Dave?
Oh, okay, cool. Wolfgang's right behind. Wow, this is pretty funny how it's all coming together at once.
I know. Well, our timing and planning has worked out exceptionally well. We drove out with Wolfgang. He went into town, grabbed the tires, and then we went and checked our route to make sure that it would work. He has since caught up with us, and we kind of, gave the guys up at camp the heads up and said, hey, we're here if you want to start making your way. And man, we're all intersecting right about where the trailer is, and all almost on the exact same time. Considering we're coming from basically 3 different directions, I would say that's about as good a planning as you can do. So,
oh yeah, this is that. Is this where that bad rock is?
Yeah, this is where that boulder is right there.
I was just thinking about that. I was wondering if it was still upright.
The good thing is, I think he can get. If he can make the turn, he may have to put a tire. He may have to drag that thing over this one to get the right angle. We'll see.
Oh. Such a great view off the top.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
I don't know if you were there. First time I drove this road, I was meeting a guy up there in City of Rocks.
It's a decent jaunt. There is some rough terrain we're gonna have to still get that thing up through.
Probably move this rock out of the way for him when come up. Anyway, all right. We made it finally.
Made it back to the trailer, so our Operation Trailer Rescue is looking good. We've got tires, we've got a trailer. I think we have a better route out, so if we can get them past some of these, there's a couple of real rocky sections, a real tight turn I'm a little bit worried about with a boulder, and a few things like that. If we can get them past these and back on the trail that we took to get in, I think we will be in a very good spot to get him out as unscathed as possible, considering we've ripped some fenders off and have 2 flats, and it's just sitting out here on the trail on some blocks.
We decided that the way we came in was the best route out with the trailer. So far, success, but now we had to get the trailer back to safety. The trailer still had a lot of bad road to make it through.
So what's our plan, George? We're gonna follow him back out and make sure he makes it. Right there is how you cut it.
Right there, we're going to get a rock.
All right, Bob can go if he can get out. Can Bob get out?
Oh yeah, Bob's going.
Wolfgang, follow my line. We're going to go up on rocks. Perfect. Okay, you're going to go over a little bump here. Okay, now turn driver a little bit more, just a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's good, that's good. Now straight, straight, perfect. Okay, there's a good side rock in the middle. There's a passenger tires on it, all the way until your trailer has gone over it with the passenger tires. So try to keep it straight, probably sweep a little bit with your truck before you turn. Copy. Yeah, we can hear you at jammer in. This is the Idaho Rescue Group. Roger that. Okay, great. I just got you. Yeah, we're pretty much blocking the trail, so it's taking some time, trying to clear rock.
You betcha. Don't be in any rush at all on my account.
So no, we've reached the cutoff road that we're going to take, so we're going to be heading down into the valley now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, go ahead in front of me.
All right.
You good, Wolfgang?
Yep. Wolfgang, just follow us and come around this one. There's a big rock there that I don't want you to straddle, so we're just going to go around these bushes. Copy.
The scary part. Is that? The scary part. Yeah.
Okay, Wolfgang, there's some good high rocks here. Just be careful, it's going to get bouncy.
Okay, thanks.
Well, I'm feeling really good about the progress of the trailer rescue right now. We made it past the really rocky section, we made it down the real rocky descent, and it's pretty bumpy here, seems like for another mile or so. But from on the drive up, I don't remember there being a bunch of stuff that I'm really worried about. So as long as we can get out with any, tire issues, knock on wood, we should be in a good spot to get him out to the pavement and headed on his way home.
We're going to swing right on here, just not so you don't have to go through these rocks. Just be careful on this one here.
It makes you wonder who makes these roads. I mean, look at this. They obviously piled some of these rocks out of the way.
Yeah, someone definitely came through and did something with
Type
it.
stuff. He does more narration,
Yep.
but outside of that, and he doesn't do a lot of
Just
side
little
stuff
bit,
like
but
that.
I was just very impressed with how he's handled it and how everyone's come together and made this recovery happen, because stuff like this, it's probably going to set the entire group back a day, and I think everyone's handling that really well. And I just think that's one of the dynamic things about adventures like this. You got to be willing to make adjustments to your plans and things like that, because you never know when you're going to totally lose a vehicle or a trailer on the trail. I went into the power system and I grabbed the power pack and I plugged a trickle charger onto it, and then plugged the trickle charger onto the batteries that the inverter plugged into, and I think that faked out the inverter.
Gate is closed.
Oh, at least we're in the middle.
Gate is closed.
Chad.
You gonna walk down and close it for us, Chad?
On it.
What you guys doing up there? Anything fun?
Hiding from the rain.
It's raining?
It's raining up there?
A little bit.
Wolfgang, wait, is it Frank? Frank thinks that you might be rubbing a bit on inner fender on one side. Stop, take a look.
And come beside me.
Let's stop, take a look, see what's going on before we go much farther.
Trying to knock it in, or what are they doing?
They're gonna try and unscrew it. There's two screws that are holding it in place. Kind of an awkward place to get to because it's close to the tire. So.
Yeah.
There you go. Get up. Go on. Getting back. Good boy. Yeah, we're through the rough stuff now.
Man, that's pretty smooth sailing right here.
Good dip here.
Yeah, that looks like it might be it. I don't got enough of my map yet, so hold on a second. I think that's it though. Looks about right.
We got Wolfgang's trailer back to safety. We aired up. Then it was time for us to say our goodbyes as Wolfgang headed back to home. We returned to camp to find the weather threatening to be windy and rainy. We decided to move camp to a more sheltered area. Jared too had to return home, so we said our goodbyes to him as well.
Pretty windy up here, so we're gonna go ahead and move down into a area. Hopefully we can be out of the wind a little bit in the rocks.
Then we settled in for the night.
I was expecting tomato, but sometimes even if I got tomato, I'll kind of just put a little bit of ketchup on it to kind of give it a little flavor. But
She thinks the dog's eating and the dog's panting are really funny.
Walk on alone, the dog will be right there next to her. So she's practicing.
The day was successful, but it took a day out of the WEIOR. We went to bed that night wondering what new stories laid in wait for us tomorrow.